Hello everyone and welcome to Bitcoin Weekly by InvestingAngles. Today we will discuss the candlesticks, some technical analysis, and the perspective of Elliott Waves, the long-term chart and the short-term one, with the forecast for the next week. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, and we begin. Candles. What do we have on the candle chart? This week we closed with a green candle, but do you remember what I mentioned in the previous weekly update? So we have the following three methods on the 6 weeks, and right now this is a very bearish formation that is likely to resolve down. So the candle is small, and most likely the candle is bearish, is a bearish continuation. While we can expect that Bitcoin moves horizontally for a couple of weeks and then it could resolve down. Well, at this point, it is really difficult to say. I think that most likely it's going to resolve down. This is the weekly chart. What else we can see technically on this chart? We see that indicators are not really well supporting it. So we have an 8/20 exponential moving average cross, and we can see that 8 EMA crossed the 50 moving average, and 20 EMA is about to cross the 50 moving average line. So the Bollinger Bands are moving downwards, and we have a PSR in the flipped to the bullish side. RSI is also bearish, and the other indicators are pointing down at this point. Well, what do we have on the monthly? Well, we still have 2 weeks to go in this month. I would like just to remind you that for the monthly formation, we had a spinning top, which was confirmed in December, and it closed below the 8 exponential moving average line. And the January candle so far is red. If it continues down, we would have a very bearish formation at the end of January. So far, we have everything that we can think about. Well, if we look at MACD, for example, well, that's a very unhealthy formation here. So we are seeing that the MACD line is about to cross its signal line, and it's only what just a few hundred points away. And also we see that MACD is diverging negatively against the price. Well, it's not a healthy sign at all. A similar condition for RSI. Well, but we can conclude that the monthly odds are bearish, and the coin is ready to move lower. So the monthly bearish, the weekly bearish. Let's have a look at the daily one. The daily one was, wow, that was an epic closure again today. We had two indecisive doji that closed just few points below the 8 exponential moving average line, which is probably a very bearish sign. And if we add everything together, we have a death cross 50/20 MA and 50/100 MA. Well, we can say that this and the formation of the candle itself. So on January 13, we had the bearish engulfing, and for the last 3 days, Bitcoin wasn't able to move even above the midpoint. I mean, to close above midpoint, and we have a declining volume. Well, what else do we need to declare this bearish? So the most expected behavior, just based on the candles, that Bitcoin moves lower. I identified two levels: 43495 and 42615. If Bitcoin tomorrow, if it closes above the green one, we might see a rally. But if it closes below the red one, most likely it is going down, and it might be going down hard. All right, so this was the candle and TA perspective. Let's move to the long-term chart. So the long-term chart, it's been in effect since March. If you followed me at the time, so this was the chart. This was the chart that I produced in March, on March 24th, and this was when I called Bitcoin to fall to 29K. This was the chart made on March 24th, and this was the chart made on May 31st. This and that. And this chart serves me well for over 9 months already, and I don't see a reason why we should change it. So let's get back to this chart. We had we can see that Bitcoin right now is in the target area. By the way, this target area was identified on November 12th. On November 12th. This is the chart that was shared with the subscribers to the service, and they knew already that Bitcoin is not healthy, that it is going down. And right now we can see that it is exactly in this area. So over 2 months ago we knew. Right now we probably should expect Bitcoin slowing down and maybe making some bottoming candles. But the monthly, the weekly, and the daily don't show any reversal candles yet. All right, so if it reverses here, it will go higher towards 70k, 75k. But there is also a chance that Bitcoin moves lower, and there is in the blue, as I marked here in blue counts, if Bitcoin finish this super cycle in November, it means that it might go much lower, towards even 11k, which would be somewhat normal and comparable to the wave one that I'm talking about. This one, wave one in 2019, that when Bitcoin retraced 84%, and I cannot rule out the possibility of retracing another 84%, in which case it will fall towards 11k. But this is yet to be seen. We don't have any confirmation of it yet, but we can keep this definitely something in mind. So this was the long-term chart. Let's move on to the short-term ones. So what do we see here? So this is a chart. Let's say the mid-term, short-term one that we maintained since December 3rd. So this chart was projected on December 3rd for the first time, and we are seeing that it is moving nicely along, though it took much bigger wave too, and now it's a still working in wave 3. Going back to this chart, so I'm expecting, based on various Fibonacci level ratios and Elliott wave ratios, I'm expecting this wave to continue towards 35-ish, 32-ish K. And the expectation, if the channel is right, everything is correct, then we should probably see this price in about 1 or 2 weeks. So this is the midterm chart, and I would like also to show you the short-term one. All right, so this is the final, the wave that is going right now. It's a 2-hour chart, and what I'm seeing, it's a possible triangle, like a bigger triangle here that is developed for wave 4, and the ratios for the triangle is just great, and we can see that it's retraced exactly 0.5 of the length of wave 3 here. And if this triangle is resolved, then we should probably see a very strong wave. Well, the triangle itself suggests that the wave could be very aggressive, but it remains to be seen. We don't know yet what kind of wave it's going to produce, whether it's going to be a straight motive wave or a triangular wave. And let's zoom in a little bit. Well, just to show this the last wave. So we have two classical patterns here: a flag and a triangle. So, and I measured the targets for each of them. The flag pattern, the flag target would be 36.5, and the triangle target would be 35.6. And I think it's time to make this little adjustment here. So this is possibly, this is what we are going to see, 36 like this, and wave 5 will be somewhere here. That's what I would expect, and based on the channel, probably this wave gonna be a diagonal wave, but it remains to be seen. All right, so that's that's about the short term charting, and let me summarize everything that you have seen so far. So the odds are bearish on the monthly, weekly, and the daily charts. I can see a possible horizontal movement, but most likely Bitcoin will continue to decline in the following weeks. In such environment, a reversal can happen only after a strong bullish signal on the weekly frame. Until then, I'm seeing all the rallies as a short-term ones, and so far there is no strong bullish sign on either daily or weekly frames. Speaking of the targets, Bitcoin is expected to fall down towards 32 to 36,000, and the possible timing is 1 to 2 weeks. I think this would be all. Please remember to share your likes and subscribe for the channel. Good luck and have a wonderful and profitable week. Thank you for watching. Bye.